And then I'm like shirtless in the
You're
background.
on.
Good morning, Sunnies.
We're just having coffee.
What did you say? I'm fat and everything? Is that what
I definitely can roll me down a hill these days.
Stop
Good gracious.
it.
Good morning, Sunnies.
Oh my gosh.
We're so happy to be
Get
here.
out of town. This
Such
is
a great
too
day.
much.
It's going to be an awesome, awesome show ahead. Tell
Guys,
us what's going on.
It's Thursday. The coffee is strong, the sarcasm stronger, and yes, I've already said something mildly offensive to Davey on and off camera.
Oh.
So we are, in fact, on schedule for today's show.
But wait, I want to know how all you boos are doing out there. My Sunnies, roll call. Tell us where you're watching from. We want to know, like, what the vibe, where's everybody around the world, right? I saw some
Around the
Australia
world.
yesterday.
We've got friends in Australia, South
wonderful.
Africa, Canada.
Can't wait for them all to come to the
Australia.
beautiful St. Augustine.
Yes.
Yeah, we've
Yeah.
got some things that coming up. But while you're doing that, putting that in comments, Meredith is going to tell us a little bit about the lab.
So powered by the Lab St. Augustine, where innovation meets imagination, it's a full-service digital studio turning your ideas into impact right here in the heart of downtown. We're talking lights, we're talking sound, we're talking Davies magic. And your next big thing, that's what she said, all under one roof.
That's the lab where your story starts. Hey, you got to text the word Sunny. We've got a big giveaway coming up tomorrow. So text the word SUNNY. You got to get on your phone and dial 904-227-4422. Text that word Sunny so you can get plugged into all things on the Sunny Network.
And we're going to show them the giveaway, right? There's going to be a reveal.
Yes, Poppy's in studio. We got a reveal coming.
Like we said, you do not have to be a local. You could be out there in one of our other. You could be from Virginia. You could be from San Antonio.
Yes.
From Ohio.
Oh,
which I'm sorry if you live in Ohio. I'm kidding.
Utah.
We love our mom talks.
Yeah.
You didn't watch this.
No.
The 15th.
It's
Yesterday.
coming out the 15th.
Yesterday.
Oh, yesterday.
Yep.
Okay, well, we're going to have to start talking about
No,
it.
Today's the 15th.
today. Mom Talk is today, people.
Oh,
Okay.
that's right. It's a big thing.
It is. So you can follow us on Sunny St. John's on Instagram at sunnysaint.johns. Facebook is all one word, Sunny St. John's, and the Titty Talk is sunny.saint.johns.
Beautiful. All right. So neck of the woods.
Yes.
How was your day yesterday?
So yesterday was a great day, but then also I got to do something that was amazing. So we went to About Face and you guys have seen their commercial here.
Yes.
We absolutely love them. But while I was there talking to them, Davey was sharing all my business like he likes to.
I love putting your dirty laundry on the street.
About my allergies and my ear issues. So I have a ton. Nobody wants to hear this, of the mucus and the fluids.
Yeah.
It's in my...
There's people out there suffering. Help them.
It's in my gland. And so, like, I didn't realize how many glands you had. And so yesterday, I went in for what is called a lymphatic drainage.
Girl.
And they took this, it was...
Like a mini vacuum.
Like a mini vac. I was going to call it a sucker.
Well,
but we're going to save that for later.
Yeah.
And so all of these lymph nodes that are back behind the ear, in the jaw, up in this area, down the neck, and she started opening up. She calls them chambers inside of the lymph node, and moved it. So let's say it was this big yesterday. Now it's sort of like more like a pea.
Yeah.
And she's moving everything. So she also gave me a great tip. She's like, you got to see a chiropractor because the space in this area is so small that fluid can get backed up. So if you're suffering from seasonal allergies and you're local, About Face, this lymphatic drainage.
It was cool.
It was the best. I mean, I did yoga after, and I could not feel the fluid come back up into my ear, which I've been complaining to Dave. I love to complain. And I've been complaining to Davey about when I do the downward dog.
Yeah.
It moves. And yesterday I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't feel it.
Right.
That's what she said. It was awesome.
I'm glad. And they actually have a level up. So you only had the mini sucker. You need the big, like that, get it done. That's what I told them at About Face. I'm like, fix her, please.
He wants me to shut up. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
I see an attitude adjustment, though. This is lovely. She's
and
very
BT
jovial
Dubs,
today. Yeah.
BT Dubs. At About Face, they told us that you can get 15% off right now on their sunscreen.
It's amazing.
Tinted sunscreen. I'm wearing it right now.
Yeah, we're going to get you a code from them, too. And we got a goodie bag, you guys, of all these really cool things. And, like some whale sperm in a bottle to freeze your face.
Nope,
it's amazing. Yes.
No, Davey.
Well, it's all the ingredients. You know what I meant. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you want... to go to About Face and get 15% off that sunscreen or tinted sunscreen, which we really liked.
Right.
You're going to go there and say Sunnies sent you.
Yes.
You're going to get that 15% off. I'm wearing it today. I'm loving it. I also gave a bottle of the untinted to Sophia. And I told her, you put this on under your makeup.
What'd she say?
She said, great. She loves skincare. She's like, great. When can I get a facial? And I was like, bye, girl. So,
well, it can happen.
yeah, it could happen if she could get a
Maybe
job.
she could use your credit
Anybody
card to do it.
hiring a 16-year-old that has a terrible coffee addiction and loves skincare?
Well, coffee addiction is good. That's wonderful.
Maricoya. All right, Davey, what's up?
All right, we're going to hear from our word from our title sponsor, the Bailey Group. The Bailey Group. They're
Yep.
ready for anything, too. They're an NFP company. Life is full of unexpected moments. The Bailey Group is here to guide you every step of the way. Under the leadership of my buddy, President Mark Bailey, they've grown from a local agency to a nationally recognized firm, offering tailored solutions for individuals, families, and businesses, with a focus of an individual health and life insurance. Look, I'm going to tell you, Mayor, the Bailey Group is the place to be.
Yeah.
If you have any questions, they're amazing. Hey, Sunnies, we're going to talk about something delicious brewing this week. Oh, I'm so excited. It's from Spice and Tea Exchange. So today we're going to reveal this really cool giveaway that I saw Colleen Spicy, who's a big fan of the show, by the way. She loves you.
Oh, stop it.
You
Tell
got
me
what did
more.
you get? She got you a little something special
So
yesterday.
I got this adorable little Spill the Tea, and I'm going to wear that in our afternoon show because we have a celebrity.
Perfect. That's why she gave it. Yep.
And here, this might be my favorite.
Look at this, you guys.
Oh my God.
Meredith.
I'm a big deal.
She's a big deal.
I am a big
Get
deal.
it?
And so, but wait till you check this out. Have a look right now
Yep.
at what we're going to be sending the winner. And once again, you do not have to be local. You can live anywhere, and we are also going to send it off to you. Take a look at this.
So I'm going to tell you a quick little rundown. So we've got a blue Hawaiian candle in there. We've got some tea infusers. I always call them a diffuser. No, they're infusers. Which is one is a Norwal, and the other one is a capybara.
Yes, it is.
Just like our commercial that we did. For Sunny on the Spot.
Crappa.
Yes, that was so fun. You've got the Taste of St. Augustine spices in there, which are really, really cool, and an array of tropical teas, all for summer. It's super spectacular. This is amazing, amazing shop, Spice and Tea Exchange. And we got these really cool water
Yes.
bottles for our desk. I love that too. So, yeah, super special, guys. So don't forget, you got to text 904-227-4422 to make sure that you are ready for this contest. Yeah, I'm excited for tomorrow. Who's going to win? I don't know. I think it's going to be an out-of-towner. I feel the vibes on that one.
We're going to see, but here's the thing. We'll also put a picture of this up on our socials.
Yes.
So take a look at that, and then you can tag somebody in there, tag a friend who would also love this tea surprise, and you can be entered. Text, and we will get you in there, and then we will get this sent out, and we'll give you the winner tomorrow.
Yeah, it's going to be super special. I'm sure Elizabeth is rolling around right now with the plastic plants around the issues.
Oh, well, I mean, I'm not sure who zhuzhed up the basket beforehand, but we're going to fix it and take some nice pictures. The narwhal fell.
Yeah.
BT Dubs, that candle.
Yeah.
OMG.
amazing.
Yes.
Smells amazing.
I love it.
I might be the winner of the basket. We don't know.
Always check out the Spice and Tea Exchange, and shout out to Spicy and Sophia in the store. They're amazing, amazing peeps.
All right. So we're going to go to some hot shopping deals. So, Sunnies, let's see where you're saving this week. These are deals that steal, prices that are unreal. Sunnies, let's find treasures our wallets can't feel. You're going to go to Publix today because the Publix deals usually start on a Wednesday or Thursday and run through the week. But, guys, you're going to get that Smithfield Bacon BOGO. Name Nathan's Famous Beef Hot Dogs. This is why I do the beanies and weenies.
Yeah, that's a good one, though. I like
It's a great one because it's got the garlic, and if you burp later, you taste it twice.
That's so it's like drive-through twice.
BOGO, baby. They've also got Carinado meatballs. See, here's what I'll be getting. Tyson Anytizer chicken BOGO.
Yeah, Sophia likes that.
My kids love the chicken nugs. It doesn't matter the age. Armor meatballs. Boston. Remember the Boston Market homestyle meals?
I miss them.
I do miss it. I do miss the Boston Market.
Kenny Rogers, I miss him
the
too.
Kenny Rogers roasters. Oh my gosh,
God.
that's been forever and a day.
What happened there? Why did we let that go?
Well, he died.
Oh.
The Gallipoli string cheese is buy one, get one. Smoky Park smoked mozzarella, OMG. Silk almonds.
That's my speed.
And oat milk creamers are
I don't need
BOGO.
creamer.
Siggy Sky yogurt is BOGO.
CG's.
CG's, is that what it is?
I
I always
don't know.
call it the ciggy.
It
Like
just
when my
sounds like
grandmother,
cigarette.
she used to chain smoke Marlboro red menthols.
Wow, good for her.
Rest in peace, Berna. Dean's Dip. Greenwise bagels are on sale.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're going to head over and get your Capri tomatoes are BOGO.
Mm-hmm.
And the Snack Factory pretzels, that's another big one in our household, as well as the Blue Diamond almonds are all BOGO.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of really, really, really great deals at Publix this week.
I love that. And we've got the Isle of Shame coming up
Which
here.
is your what?
My Talenti.
Your Talenti.
I love the chocolate peanut butter cup. Don't buy it, you guys, because that's my favorite.
Breyers.
So that's BOGO. Yeah. Oh, Breyers. Yeah, cute. Haagen-Dazs, if you have pinkies
Haagen-Dazs.
up on that one.
With the
Klondike
the
ice cream
coffee.
bars. M&M ice cream cookies. And then State Fair corn dogs.
My kids love those.
Do they really?
They do.
Make me nervous.
Listen, I need to up my game because these kids, I tell you what, too many
You can
corn
get them
dogs.
some hush puppies. I saw they were special there.
Yeah, so there's the point is hit Publix up, lots of BOGO deals. Also, kids are going to eat free
Where?
Dick's.
Yes! That's going to be
Wings.
fun. St. Lucie Draft House and Mulligan's Beach House. Kids can eat free with if you register for the kids club only. So you probably have to go on some website.
Right.
Grandpa's Diner. Hey, Daddy.
I don't know where that is.
That's like afternoon stuff right there,
okay,
Davey. Let's
But
calm
I
down.
Zaxby's, yeah.
I can tell you that there is a place in somewhere. And if you go, would you please take a picture and tag us?
I want to know where Grandpa's Diner is.
And make sure it's safe before you enter with your children.
Yeah, I've seen some of them in the 2020.
Okay,
Yeah.
Zaxby's kids 10 and under are going to get 50% off their meal. And you know they want to go to Zaxby's for that Zax sauce.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's time for the local music rundown. So Davey's going to give us his local music report.
All right, drum it, hum it down. Here we go, Sunnies. It's the music report to make you proud on this Thursday, May 15th. We got Brent Beard at 8 a.m. at Cafe 11. Wow, that's
Oh,
early.
wow.
Jim Lamb at the Milltop Tavern. Tony Scazzaro at 1 at La Cucina at the Cellar upstairs. Shife
Okay.
at 2 at Marina Munch. Smokin' Joe Shower at 3 at the
Does
Backyard.
this guy take a day off?
He's always on tour. He's always
Oh
on
my
tour. Vinny
gosh.
Jacobs, 5 p.m. Probably has kids. Hurricane
Yeah.
Grill and Wings. Trevor Compton, 5 o'clock at the Shores Golf Club. Bill Sabo at 5 at O.C. White's. Sue Seymour Westcott.
Okay.
At Oasis at 9. Our guy at Dewey Vaya at Iggy's Grill and Bar at 6. Vegas Gray at Pesca Villano by Michael Lugo at 6. Space Heaters at 6 at Prohibition Kitchen. And the Honey Hounds
Oh.
at Pierre's Pub at 6.
So, side note, just before we get into this amazing interview that we have lined up, I was talking to my friend and she was telling me where she takes her dog to board. And she's like, we go to Pound Town. And I said, I'm sorry, what?
Oh, my Lord.
And she goes, Pound Town, it's right down the street. And I was
Yeah.
like, there is a dog kennel place called Pound
Pound Town,
Town. And she
yeah.
goes, yeah, you know the Pound Town. And I'm like, I've heard Pound Town.
Yeah.
Never have I been told to take my dogs there.
Yeah.
And then she goes, oh, wait. It's Hound Town. And I was like, yes, girl, it's got to be, because if you're going to Pound Town, that is something totally different.
She was thinking about pound puppies. I got
Pound
it.
puppies.
Okay,
there it is.
definitely.
So sweet. Okay. Davey, introduce us to our wonderful guest of the day here.
Y'all, this is my world famous friend, and I'm so super proud that she's a part of our network and believes in us so much. And Jenna Dennis, broker for Great Expectations Realty and Auction, as well as board chair of Hastings Main Street. Hi, Jenna.
Ooh.
Hi, thanks so much for having me.
So happy that you're here. I got to give you a big shout out because of the Cabbage Potato Bacon Festival. Big success.
It was a huge success.
How did you
were
feel?
It was amazing.
Awesome.
Yeah, we were so pleased with the turnout. The weather was nice but hot, and the chefs were amazing. The food was amazing.
The lawnmower race.
I know, right?
So much fun.
I
I loved it.
Kiss the Pig. Did
Yeah.
you get to see those?
Yeah.
That was so sweet. And just a really good time. I feel like the community really came out and supported. We had a lot of people visit from out of the area. So it was really cool to see our reach.
What was it like between last year and this year? Did you see a growth? Did you
Oh,
see?
yeah.
Okay,
for
cool.
sure. Last year, we had just over 11,000 people over the 2 days. We haven't gotten the final numbers yet, but we by far exceeded that.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah,
Every-
Saturday was incredible.
Everything I saw online, we were out of town at a track meet for my son, but everything I saw online, all the video, all the pictures, It was jam packed.
Yeah.
And the thing that it really and I was sad I missed it, but you're right. I believe that there were people, and I was reading up on it, that were coming from surrounding counties anywhere from an hour to 2 hours away, really coming into that area. So that just goes to show you, like, Hastings has some things to say. And we've been doing those farm reports, and it's beautiful out there. And people don't know, if you're local, we're talking 25 minutes. It's not far.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's literally like you drive out there and you're just getting out of the fish tank of St. Augustine. It's an unplug. I find it therapeutic to drive out there.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Just the drive out there is really nice. I used to commute to Jacksonville every day for a year or two, and coming out of that and going now through the farmland, like the other day, my kids and I were driving out for Saturday, and there were 2 rainbows, a double rainbow.
Oh my
It
gosh.
was so pretty, right over the farm field, very picturesque.
Did you get a shot?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good.
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh, yeah. You have to put it up on our page, tag
I
us so
will,
everybody else can
yeah.
enjoy that double rainbow.
Very sunny.
Very sunny. So Hastings has seen some really big changes over the past few years. What do you think has made the biggest difference in bringing Main Street back to life for the people of our area and the surrounding areas?
Oh, gosh, there's been so many things. I mean, there's just a lot of beautification going on. We have public art now with our mural, and we have another mural going in next week.
Oh.
We have new businesses opening up all the time. We've really gone from a town where, 80% of the town was either vacant or boarded up, or no one was occupying the space, to now almost 90% occupancy.
Isn't that amazing?
Wow.
It's literally like a sleeper town, like
Yeah.
tumbleweeds. And they saw this vision, and little by little, it just kept getting bigger and bigger.
Well, we've talked about several of the businesses out in Hastings when we were talking about this festival that were having different events throughout.
Chocolates had the-
Chocolate.
yep.
So I think it's something that if you didn't know this existed, if you're coming to the area, if you're even like staycation wise, you're a couple hours away, you definitely have to hit it up. I mean, we've been out to Hastings now in the past. This is our 4th week of the show.
Yes.
Or 3rd week.
3rd week.
3rd week of the show. Good grief. And we've already been out to Hastings 9 times.
Yeah.
And we love it. We
Yeah.
can't get enough.
That was passive aggressive for that. I need to schedule better and batch the content. Yes, I understand that. Yes.
You'll know when it's passive aggressive,
Oh,
Davey.
we know. Davey's always in the hot seat. But no, seriously though, Jenna, talking about Hastings, and could you just, I'm going to put you on the spot a little bit, but can you give us a little brief history of this incredible hidden gem?
Yeah, definitely. So Hastings was originally founded by Thomas Horace Hastings, who was the cousin of Flagler.
Oh, yeah.
And they created this farming community because they needed produce for all the hotels. So it kind of grew from there and became the potato capital of Florida.
Can you imagine?
Which is a fun title to hold. But over the years, it saw like a boom in the economy, a boom in development or in the early 1900s. But over the years, it also went through a lot of hardships. Believe it or not, that town has burned down 3 times.
What?
Yes.
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 Yeah.
What?
So literally from the ashes, we have risen again. And
love
it's
it.
a very just strong, I don't know, the spirit of the community is incredible. That's been what I've been most impressed by. People come out and support us and cheer us on. And when the coffee shop opened and all the other businesses opened,
amazing.
people rally around them and really embrace them.
So I want you to fact check me on this because I don't know for certain because we went out to one of the potato farms. We supply, if you're sitting at home watching this later tonight and you're on the couch with your bag of potato chips, those could have come right from Hastings.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, and you've got 2 different types of potato farmers out there, probably even more than that. But one is doing commercial for things that are being produced from potatoes, like potato chips. The others are selling table stock, which is actually what you will use to do a potato that you eat. And they're very, very different. Listening to the farmers talk about it, it's so scientific. Like they'll start telling you about the density and how much viscosity.
they grade them.
And they rate them and they
Yes.
weigh them and they measure them. And like I went to Blue Sky the other day.
That's
and
where we started. Yeah.
yeah, they were sorting them based on ugly potatoes, which they sell for $1. And I was like, I want a shirt that says like, I love ugly potatoes.
Me
or
too.
something. It'd be
Ugly
so
potato
cute.
pride. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's fascinating. I mean, it's a whole niche market.
Well, we got to go home with a couple of potatoes,
Yeah.
and I can tell you that those baby like creamer potatoes, and Michael Lugo, Chef Michael, was talking about these because they do a lot of, it's very, everybody likes to say farm to table now, but this is legitimately farm. We
Yeah.
watched him go to the farm and then put it on people's tables,
Yes.
and he was telling us all the different ways that he was going to prepare all the different potatoes that they had out there. They had some purple, very pretty potatoes.
Oh, they're beautiful.
So I know how they could say these are the uglies and these are the pretties, because some of them you looked at them and you were like, oh my God, on a plate, that's going to
Oh,
be
yeah,
so
it's
sexy.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
Michael's amazing. He can make anything taste good, but listening to him talk about the flavor and the texture and how it really ties into dishes is fascinating.
Yeah.
I love that depth of knowledge. But yeah, the potatoes are gorgeous. I don't know if you got to see, we posted some photos of our centerpieces from our Saturday evening dinner.
I didn't see this.
A friend of mine, Cheryl Chambers, she's an incredible designer, and she did our centerpieces.
Cool.
And they are actually, it's on my Facebook page, you have to check it out. Cabbages, and then she put potatoes all around and other produce, and it was gorgeous.
I love that.
So I mean, I love being able to use it in so many, not just for food, but for the beautification of our community.
Yeah, we'll have to take a look at those, share it over to the Sunny page so people
Yeah,
can see that.
I will.
So anything new, anything fun coming up in Hastings that we need to remember and save the date?
Yeah, so this October, we are doing our fall festival, and
Awesome.
we're working on the programming for that. It's the Fall Festival of Art. We're hopefully going to have some more live art demonstrations, but we're also tying in our Fall Fest aspect, and we want to do a tractor parade where all the farmers bring we're going to have two genres. One will be vintage tractors, one will be newer tractors.
Oh.
And then we also, I don't know if you saw last year, we did a flash mob.
Yes.
So not saying there's going to be one this year, but
Oh my gosh.
we're working on some really fun surprises for everyone.
Hey,
Yeah.
I got to give a quick shout out too, because Meredith doesn't know the history of the library, but I'm seeing this a great progress happen.
It's been amazing.
Yeah. Any updates there?
Yeah, so the library, Lord willing, will be open early spring of next year.
Nice.
It's really coming together. We've been trying to post photos of the progress every couple weeks, and like we're a legit building now.
Yeah.
So now they're working on the interior build out. They're going to be installing the windows and things like that soon. But
So low key, this was a passion project. Like the library is more than just you go for books. It's more of a community center out there. But the first original renderings, this happened maybe a year or two ago, the town kind of was like, oh, no. This is way too modern for
Yeah.
us. We want to keep the aesthetic of Hastings.
Yeah.
So they actually made these architects go back to the drawing table and create something that the community is going to celebrate. And they all work together. It's a great story of teamwork.
But I think that's
Yeah.
important
Yeah.
because you want to save that, because that's culture, that's roots, that's all of those things. And I think it being a community hub is the way to do it, because then you can take in all sorts of programming
Yeah.
and have, various meetings and different things. But we have to come out to that for sure, because you were just talking about bringing in the arts. And I know Davey told me before the show he wanted to do an interpretive dance.
I am ready.
On stage, if at all possible.
Oh, yeah.
He's ready, and I would like to MC that so that
yes.
Davey can really put on a show.
I
because
can. Rhythm is a dancer.
He
oh my!
and
I
I
would love that.
will wear a tank top because the sweating that will happen when I watch this.
Yes.
But I really think that we should put him in the lineup.
My heart's pounding just thinking about
Okay,
it.
great.
It's gonna
so
be
it's a done
so
deal.
good. It's
Yeah.
gonna be amazing.
Okay.
Like I
Yeah.
can bring the ribbons
Oh.
in. Like I'm really working on things. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
100%.
Oh, that's
Thank
fun.
you so much.
So switching hats for just a quick moment. Great Expectations. Any cool properties, any cool listings out there that we should know about?
Oh gosh, yeah. So we've had of course we're in our spring market, which is historically when everybody lists. So we have a ton of new listings that have come up. And now is a great time to buy. If you are a buyer contemplating buying, you are in your prime because there's so much to choose from. We are now transitioning from a seller's market over more towards a buyer's market. So, I mean, by all means, we're not like giving houses away or anything like that. Everyone keeps saying, oh, I'm going to wait for the market to crash. It's going to be a long wait.
Okay, good.
But it is a good time to have your pick of the litter, and really sellers are at a point where they're being more reasonable, more negotiable. The days of getting 7 and 8 offers on every home 10 minutes within it going live is not happening. So sellers are more balanced, which is a really good place to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're gonna be real honest. We're working together, and I'm like, sell my stuff.
Yeah.
So I had a
I'm
great,
on it.
Yeah.
I had a great meeting, and it was absolutely fantastic. And so signed on the spot with Jenna and was like, please, we love you. You've sold us. Let's get this going. And so that's been really exciting, and I love that we're gonna work together.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
yeah, so thank you so
So,
much. So
real- Real quick on the brokerage side, what sets you apart? I mean, we've got a lot to choose from, but I love your team. Absolutely. They're all different walks of life, which I think is cool.
Yeah.
But what makes Great Expectations the great ones?
So, I mean, we really try to give people personalized service, and you hear that from everyone, but we're very responsive. We genuinely care. Not being part of a big box brokerage really gives us also the ability to do what we want to do and do what we feel is right at any given moment. So there's no restrictions or parameters. So if I decide, I want to go do a specific ad, or I want to, do something a little different or outside the box, I can do that. And that's incredible.
I love that.
But yeah, we just love our customers, and we truly try to make them feel like they're our only customers.
That's fabulous. So where can people find you? Where can people, if they want to have a consultation with you, what's a good contact point?
So our website is gerealty.us, or you can, of course, find us on social, or you can give us a call at 904-806-4274.
Fabulous.
just look for the giraffe I rode.
yes, I know. Everyone loves that.
Every time I
moment.
drive past it now, I'm like, I made you my
Yeah.
friend.
Yeah.
So I
I'm
love
still
it.
looking for a saddle for you.
Thank you. You get that saddle. I will ride him, her again.
Pip.
Pip.
Pip is a boy.
Pip is a
All
boy.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pip,
I've
Pip,
had
Cheerio.
people argue, but hey.
Okay. No.
You're the mama, you know.
You're the mom. You're the mom. All right. Well, thank you
Thanks,
so much
Jenna.
for coming
Thank
in.
you.
Can't wait to
Guys,
have
great
you
to
on
see
again.
you.
Fabulous.
Oh.
I told you. Doesn't everything just feel amazing after talking to Jenna?
We met the first time.
yeah.
Something came up where I was like, I have to list this. And I went to her first. We had a meeting. She spent over an hour with us talking through things. And I was like, where do we sign?
Love it.
Where do we sign? And so it was phenomenal.
Cool. Good.
All
That's how it
right.
should be.
Yep. So if your Memorial Day plans don't involve a swampy soul revival, are you even living?
All right, coming up, Swamp, Sweat, and Soul. JJ Gray's Blackwater review returns because nothing says holiday weekend like funk, blues, and a side of Gator Groove. I love that. Swamp, Sweat, and Soul. JJ Gray's Blackwater review returns.
And when is it, Davey?
May 24th and 25th is when JJ Gray's Blackwater Soul Review takes over the St. Augustine Amphitheater. This two-day festival features JJ Gray and Mofro, 49 Winchester, the White Buffalo, John Anderson and Andy Frasco and the UN, the Marshall Tucker Band,
yay.
and Huntley. Gates open at 2:30 p.m. on Saturday and 3:30 p.m. on Sunday. Check this out at the Amp. How much
Yeah.
are those tickets?
They range from $58 to $246. Wow. And those that want VIP treatment, that include perks like soundcheck access, exclusive merch, and even, once again, these seafood boils are really popular right now.
Wash your hands.
Yeah, if you go on the TikTok, everybody is they want to watch you eat one.
I want to wash them. Wash their hands first and then eat.
Okay, so that's all well and good, but just grab your boots, your boogie, and time to get swampy, and wash your hands before you get into that boil.
Because nothing says weekend like clean hands and sweating to the rhythm of the swamp.
Okay.
We didn't sell that very well.
Listen, no, the music sounds great.
Yeah,
We're
it
just
does.
really big on washing your hands, people. And don't forget that bug spray, too, because it is time, Florida.
Skin's so soft, remember?
Remember, we were looking at the Avon, and I was like, Grandma Barbara bought all the Avon Skin So Soft.
They still have it, Mel. Yeah.
Yeah.
Still out there?
So
Yeah.
if your idea of a magical night involves more than just Netflix and takeout, then now you see it. Now you're obsessed is your next obsession. Where can they go, Davey?
All right, coming up, we're diving into the spellbounding world of Magic Hideaway, where the magic is real and so is the cocktail.
Uh-oh.
Now you see it, and now you're obsessed. Magic Hideaway's Intimate Illusions.
So where are they going to see it?
Casa Monica Resorts and Spa hosts Magic Hideaway every Saturday night. This is super cool.
Yeah.
We'll have him on the show, too. He's amazing.
Yeah.
6 o'clock p.m. for $125. Guests will receive a complimentary cocktail. I hope so. Luxurious Cordova Lounge.
Oh,
and
so pretty in there.
Yes.
Oh, my gosh.
Pre-show sleight of hand magic and experience of intimate performance by master magician. He is amazing. Bill Abbott, right here in town. It's a 22-seat venue, jazz club style in the showroom. This is a perfect date night, super moment. Expect interactive illusions, mind-reading feats, and it
Ooh.
just happens. It's just inches away from us.
Well, the Casa Monica is right down the road.
Yes.
And I have been to the bar in there.
Yeah, it's fun.
But I would love to see. I didn't know that you could be a master of magic.
He's
so
really super amazing.
apparently that's probably a title you have to earn.
Yes.
Yeah, that would be my guess. But you're gonna want to go and grab your tickets before they do what, Davey?
Disappear.
There it is.
Oh.
All right.
All right, give us that weather report.
Okay, rain or drought despairs about. Behold the cursed weather report. Guys, it's May 15th in St. Augustine. Yes, the sun is back for another performance of Do You Want to Die Today?
Oh, no.
Today's high is a toasty 91. A low that will dip to 67, which you might think is great, but you're gonna sweat, so make sure you keep that AC on. Skies will be mostly sunny, not like fun beach day sunny, more like you forgot your sunscreen. Now you look like a crustacean, and you might end up in a seafood boil.
Crustacean.
So go to About Face and get that SPF. Tell them Sunny sent you because you need it. She was telling us also, sidebar, that if you've lived in Florida your whole life, once you hit 35, your face is going to show it.
Not me.
Okay.
I look
Humidity
good.
is sitting at 53. Please don't tell people you're 25. It's not terrible enough to make you question your life choices when standing still, but it will make you moist. Sorry. Winds are at a 5, which is a light whisper, or I like to call it a wet whisper in your ear.
Oh
which
my gosh.
who wants that?
Nothing.
UV index is high at a 7, which translates to am I walking on the sun?
Would you be pissed if I give you a wet willy right now?
Dry
I
heaves.
can't. If
I
any-
would never.
When
I would
my
never.
kids were little
You would
and they
sue
would
me.
wet whisper in my ear, I would.
That's like the dog when you're eating something and
Oh,
their
I
hot
hate it.
breath is on their on your
I
leg,
hate
and you're
that.
like, you're not getting this, and the dog's like,
Stop it,
I'm gonna
everybody.
breathe on
I'm
you
getting
too. Let me have some.
You
All right,
did it.
Moving on.
You started the sweat. You guys want it?
There it is.
shoulder roll.
There it
Okay,
is,
grass
natural.
pollen is moderate, which actually, I hate to say this, so I'm going to knock. I hope this is wood. That's what she said. My allergies at the moderate zone. Now, I'm taking 3 allergy pills a day, 2 nose sprays, and an Afrin if necessary,
And a lymphatic drain.
and a lymphatic drainage, but I'm doing a little bit better.
All right.
It only required a lot of work. Okay. Happy Thursday.
Yeah.
All right. What is it time for? It's time for my expert fishing report. Why? Because I am the least experty person when it comes to fishing.
I love me in the background
Yeah,
in that image.
You really are looking like you're soaking up those rays. I hope you have
With
on
your
that
dad
SPF.
bod in the picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you a zaddy?
Yeah, tits out, baby.
Okay. So if you're planning on fishing, you can head over to the St. Augustine beach, but grab your patience because apparently nobody is catching a big nothing over there. High tide is late today at 9:34, and once again at 3:30. So if you want to fish, rearrange your entire day. Skip the usual pier and beach scene, and you're going to want to try is it Guana?
Yeah.
Guana River Dam. For redfish and flounder.
Damn.
Redfish are fun to catch, guys. So
Yeah.
do head over to the dam.
Sunnies.
And if you're into scenic disappointment,
Me.
Volano Beach Jetty.
Oh.
Once again, they like the shrimp, they like the mullet, but the fish species that are hanging around are going to be your redfish, your flounder, your black drums, and once again, probably those ridiculous pompano and whiting who just can't seem to get a job.
Why is it got to
So,
be whiting all the time?
I don't know what's going on over there, but there's lots of fish, but they're unpredictable, frustrating, but they are a great way to avoid your chores, get out of your household, and pretend you don't have kids.
Wow. That was epic. Well, here now from a word from our sponsor at Maracuya.
Sunny St. John's was practically poured into existence over a cup of community sunshine, and now that sunshine lives at Maracuya.
And they're named after the passion fruit. Maracuya is more than just a name. It's a feeling, a rare, radiant flavor, a story steeped in heritage.
Guys, they don't just make coffee, they create handcrafted works of art located at 260 West King Street.
Maracuya isn't just coffee, it's culture. A slow sip in sunshine, a bold hello to the day. Sunny St. John's is fueled every day by Maracuya.
Okay, so what's the deal over there, though, when they go to get their coffee, their apple bottoms, their tres leches?
And their lavender cookies. Well, you can say Sunny sent you, boo, and you get 15% off. I love the pictures coming in. Everyone cheering about saving a little bit of extra. So, yeah, check out that over at Maracuya. 15% off Sunny sent you.
And I don't know if I'm saying this right, but it's chocolate chip sea salt lavender cookies,
That's
I
correct.
believe.
That's the correct.
That sounds
yeah.
amazing.
They're the size of your head
Yeah, well,
and delicious.
Yeah.
Maybe not yours.
I know. Mine's large.
Mine.
Yeah.
I have a very teeny tiny head.
Yeah.
All right, so brace yourself, guys. Penn Badgley,
Hot.
the brooding heartthrob from You and Gossip Girl, is swapping his killer charm for some killer honesty in our next segment called Penn Badgley Gets Real, from gossip guy to self-love advocate.
We're talking about the same guy who's talking about that stalking look. He's got that romantic, you know, that show, right? Yeah. And he's also opening up about his body dysmorphia. That's the plot twist I didn't see coming, actually.
No, because he is absolutely what I would call the slender athletic type.
Yes.
As he's chasing around these women to kill them. But behind that chiseled jawline and intense stare, it was an actor who has grappled with a self-image body issue due to the pressures of Hollywood beauty standards. Most of the time, I think the reason that this story is a little more interesting, and I hate to say it, but this is just my opinion, most of the time it's the women of Hollywood talking about their beauty standard issues.
Sure.
This is a dude.
Yeah.
So this is the reason that we consider this news is you don't hear a lot of guys that come out and say they have body dysmorphia.
Well, yeah, they kind of hold it aside.
Yeah, I
not
would say
really
they're not
vocal
public about it.
Yeah, so what's going on here? Let's see.
Yeah. So known for his role in Gossip, I never watched a single episode of Gossip Girl.
So good.
Is it?
I loved it.
I love You. Not you.
Oh, I was like, yeah, what?
I love You.
Oh, the show. You. Me too. Do you
Yeah.
get the new season yet?
No, I'm too behind.
Come on.
I'm too behind.
You can, yeah, just put it on your phone.
Listen, Davey, you have me doing so much work. I haven't watched TV in 3 weeks.
Okay,
Okay.
Sure.
All right. So anyway, he talked about his struggles with body dysmorphia. He described hating his body and desiring a different one, attributing these feelings to personal challenges and industry Hollywood pressures.
Mm-hmm.
Badgley began acting at a young age, appearing in shows like Will and Grace and The Young and the Restless. I did not know he was on Will and Grace.
Oh, I didn't know he was in Young and the Restless.
Yeah. So he specifically mentioned Gossip Girl as a show that emphasized aesthetics, which contributed to his discomfort. And that was many moons ago.
Uh-huh.
So
He practices the Baha'i faith, which he credits helping him navigate the challenges of fame and personal growth. I don't know how to say that. So it's
No.
Baha, and then there's an apostrophe I.
I don't know exactly what that is.
Baha'i.
Okay. We don't know what that is.
That's
just to be
probably
clear.
not the way to do it. The actor emphasized the importance of meaningful relationships and personal well-being over superficial success. Badgley co-hosts a podcast called Pop Crushed, where he discusses adolescence and personal development. That's very interesting, though. Yeah, we don't really hear from guys on this end, but yeah, true story.
Yeah. So he wants to. In this month,
Does he say
spent-
like what part of the body that he didn't like?
He just said
So I can praise him.
So, body dysmorphia,
Easy.
for those who don't know, and I
Obviously.
have a very close friend of mine who has publicly talked about this as well.
Oh.
But you literally look in the mirror and you do not see what other people see. You see issues with most of them, every part of their body. So a lot of times when you see people who have really overdone plastic surgery, like they become addicted to it.
Like the ones that like try to look like Barbie.
Yeah, so
Okay.
so they most of the time, and you can't say all of the time.
Did we say Joan Rivers?
Well, it's
To an
and
extent, I
She's
think.
honestly, she said that she's addicted to it.
so, but what these plastic surgeons will tell you is a lot of times they end up stop treating these patients because they know they have body dysmorphia and nothing will make them feel better about that image until you do the work in terms of the mental health space. And so that's what he was promoting here. May is Mental Health Month. So he was talking about the fact that body dysmorphia is real. A lot of people have it. Plastic surgery is not going to fix it for you. You need to go and do the work first of that talk therapy.
Like, have you guys ever seen that show? I think it used to be on I don't know if it's on anymore. Botched.
Yes.
Okay, so
Heather Dubrow's husband.
Yes.
Yeah.
Love them. They talk about it all the time. They have clients that'll come in and they're like, I'm sorry, we're not treating you.
Oh my God.
But the problem is there's not that many plastic surgeons that will side with that and say, no, I'm not treating you. You need to see a mental health professional.
Yeah, but it's definitely it's a real deal thing.
It's an issue.
I know somebody who suffers with it, so I would absolutely, if that's something that you, if you like hear this story and you're like, oh my gosh, I get where he's coming from, definitely talk to a professional, talk to a friend, talk to your support system.
Yeah, definitely.
Because that's it's a big thing. People don't realize that it's a disorder. It just like anorexia or bulimia, body dysmorphia is absolutely a disease. It's a problem. All right, what do we have next?
All right, MAC Cosmetics is turning the spotlight on the next generation of fame with their new Born Famous campaign.
That's right. They're embracing the Nepo baby trend, featuring Amelia Gray Hamlin, Zaya, is it Zaya?
Yep.
Wade, and Francesca Scorsese.
Each of these stars brings their unique flair from Amelia's Y2K-inspired looks and Zaya's bold fashion statements.
All right, let's get into it. What is the deal? Because I have a personal opinion on Nepo babies, but what do you think?
Well, MAC Cosmetics launched this Born Famous campaign on May 7th, 2025, featuring celebrity children embracing their heritage. Photographed by Sharna Osbourne in Hollywood, the visuals evoke early 2000s paparazzi culture with Y2K fashion elements. Yeah, that's really coming a resurgence. We're seeing that with the larger carpenter-like jeans or, cargo pants. You're seeing a wide leg. You can fit a whole tribe of Iroquois Indian in one pant. The campaign promotes MAC's new Lip Glass Air, a non-sticky high-shine gloss. Ooh, how much? Available in 10 shades.
$28.
I wonder if they have a nude. Lip Glass Air offers 8 hours of hydration, Meredith. You need that.
Because I'm a dry biatch.
Yes, retailing for $25. That's in our price point.
Good, buy me some.
So, yeah, what is your opinion on this, Boo?
I don't think... Stop. Born Famous? Like,
I mean,
come
what
on.
else are they going to do?
Get a job like everybody else. Learn a skill.
I just feel like that is a really tough one because there are plenty of actors and actresses that I feel like you did not earn your way here. You got here because you have famous parents or actress parents, and you kind of just
Angelina Jolie
went under the radar. And I'm like, no. And then you watch them in the same role over and over again. It's like, why did you get hired? You know, I don't get it.
What else are they going to do, though? Babysit? Like, there's not...
I don't know. Mel just said it. Maybe get a skill and a real job because I don't want to watch you in a movie.
Yeah, and guess what? Who was it? We were talking about them a couple weeks ago. A lot of the famous parents are like, no, I have money.
Oh, Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
Get a job.
I feel like it's too much. Does anybody in the comments have anything to say about that?
They are talking about the MAC products
MAC
right
Cosmetics.
now.
Yeah, they'll chime in just a second. But
I mean, here's the thing. I'm not trying to down MAC Cosmetics.
What if like your mom or dad like inspired you in your career and like I want to be just like like Zeta Pinkett,
but make your own way.
Jada.
Let them make their own way. You can like help them, but.
Look, and let's be clear,
trying.
Mel, because I think we side on the same with this. But here's the thing. I'm not saying, because like we run a lot of different businesses. My son is coming home for college over the summer, and we're giving him a unpaid internship here at the studio.
0++.
Because he needs to learn. He's in that like marketing industry in college.
Right.
So it's like you can come in here, you can get up at 5:30 a.m. just like I do, and you can come and you can learn a trade, learn a skill. Right? Like, is that nepotism? Maybe it is, right?
But,
like I'm giving him the internship. He's my kid. But I feel like it's different in Hollywood because they usher these people in. They're getting these massive paychecks. Maybe I'm wrong, but there are so many actors and actresses who come from literally nothing. It's like, how do they claw their way in?
But I think there's a fine line, and I think this is where it gets like twisted. I think there's a fine line of, and using you and your son for an example, you're going to give him an internship, but he has to learn the job and do the job, get to work on time and all of that. I think the problem is with famous people in Hollywood and celebrities and musicians, that fine line gets very blurred and crossed.
There's a lot of favors being thrown back and forth.
Which
also,
you know, we all need a favor sometimes. Like if someone's looking for a job and they're like, "Oh, I know Meredith knows a person at this company that I really want to work for. Maybe she can give me a contact."
So then, what is your fear of nepos? Like, what's the roadblock
I'm
here?
not saying there's a fear with it. I just feel like there are a lot
They're
of
taking
people.
away jobs
there
from
are
people
a
that are
lot of
falling
people
away.
might not get the opportunity as a result of this person just getting it due to the fact of who you know. But I also know that that's really society, especially in Hollywood. Because for those of you who don't know, not that you would, because why? I have been to Netflix, Lifetime, all of these networks to pitch
You
a show.
fancy.
And I knew no one, and it clearly showed.
Yeah.
So it was one of those where it's like, yeah, okay, great. But no, we're not interested in taking a meeting with you because you know no one.
Yeah.
And so that was very difficult, but it was also very eye-opening to be like, okay, I better find some friends.
Right.
And I don't make friends well, so that's tough for me. But yeah, all right, what do we have next, Davey? Because
All right.
we're running short and we want to make it long, baby.
Let's talk real quick about face.
Oh, my new faves. When your skin needs a refresh,
Or you just want to feel like your most confident self.
About Face Aesthetics is our go-to.
These skin queens on the beauty scene know exactly how to treat you right.
From facials and skincare to injectables and glow-ups, they've got the magic touch.
And they make you feel seen, heard, and radiant from the inside out.
Ready to put your best face forward?
Say hello to About Face. Book your glow up today at aboutface.guru. All right, let's see what Gen Zs have to share with us today.
All right, guys, slay or nay. Sunnies, here's what Gen Z's got to say because we're just trying to keep up. Today's word of the day, yeet.
Yeet!
Yeet.
I love it.
Yeet. It means to throw something forcefully.
Oh, is that what that means?
Use it in a sentence. Sure.
Oh.
I yeeted my phone across the bed.
Past tense.
Oh, so skeet and yeet are different.
Totally different.
Yes. Skeet and the yeet.
Are
Completely different.
Wow.
Completely
Dad
different.
jokes.
Oh, this is why I'm not invited to places. Yeah.
Yes. So you could yeet a thing. You
Yeah.
could yeet a person per se.
Yes.
You could yeet your dog.
Okay. Wow.
Like-
Maybe.
Yeet.
Yeah.
that-
oh.
But I think you also have to say it too.
Okay.
While you're yeeting,
Okay.
said
that a
yeeted
thing?
thing.
Yeah.
And I'll give you a very short story. That does not have anything to do with yeet, but it's Gen Z. I'm finishing at About Face, like checking out, you
Yeah.
know, and making my next appointment for my next drainage. And I get a text from my daughter, Sophia, my 16-year-old. Hey, Mom, I see you're close to downtown.
Oh, jeez.
Can you stop and pick me up something? Excuse me?
Yes.
How does she know where I am, you ask? Because she is now using my location on Life 360 to pinpoint me so that I can be her Uber Eats driver.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
would
I
do
was
the
like,
same.
You
no.
owe her $5.38.
From the
Okay.
chips.
Yeah.
Listen to
She's
me.
cashing in on that.
And so I was like, please stop looking at my location on Life 360. And she says, why? You look at mine.
Right.
Oh,
I pay the bills.
I'm Team Sophia.
Okay, you're
she's
done.
funny, this kid.
What's going on in that Farmer's Almanac, girl?
All right. Moons in bloom, tides in tune. Sunnies, here's your daily dose of the Farmer's Platoon. It's Thursday, May 15th. And yes, according to history, fish once fell from the sky.
What?
So if your day is already weird, just know we've set the bar pretty high. Question of the day. Why is the ring finger called the medical finger?
I know why.
Okay, well, apparently ancient people thought it had a direct hotline to the heart. Spoiler alert, it does not. But the Greeks also thought stirring potions with it would make a poison, and make poison scream at you via chest pain.
Oh.
What is this?
I
What
didn't-
did you think it was?
I thought exactly what you just said. I thought it
Okay.
was there was a
The
line
heart
from
line?
the heart. Yeah, the heart line. I thought
Okay,
it was like
apparently the Greeks were stirring poison, screaming, things were happening. Don't do that.
sciencey. Yeah, no.
Advice of the day: better a good cow than a cow of a good kind.
Yes.
It's deeply moving.
Oh, okay.
No.
Yeah.
I don't even know what it means. Home hint, got a twisted board? Cut it into smaller lies. I mean lengths, or just don't use it. I don't
It's a
know.
metaphor for dating, apparently.
Yeah. Why? Don't use the small board if you're dating. Word of the day is rainbow.
Hey!
It's nature's way of flexing with physics. It's
Hey.
millions of raindrops acting like tiny prisms to show off the full color spectrum. I had no idea.
Yeah.
That's like the Lisa Frank of the sky.
Did you see that
Lisa
documentary?
Frank. Oh, that was
No.
bad.
Girl.
She's
What?
a little.
Yeah, I'm gonna send
What?
it. I'm gonna send it to you. It's one to see. Yeah.
Is it
gotta
a
watch it.
Netflix, a Hulu, a Prime?
It's a Hulu. It's a Hulu.
It is
Wait,
just
there's
as good
a-
as Martha Stewart one.
It's actually really eye-opening.
It's creepy.
yeah.
About
unfortunately.
Lisa
I
Frank.
Yes.
know, yeah.
You
I
gotta
want
watch.
in. I want in. I had every folder.
Me too.
Okay.
But you might not want him after you watch this.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have many more. We're talking 30 years ago, but go ahead.
They're worth something. That's what I'm saying. No, it's really, really good. All right, what do we have here? Puzzle of the day. Why did the cow cross the road? Come on, you know this.
To go to Chick-fil-A.
No, to get
Oh.
to the other side.
No, Davey.
Ah.
That one's actually cute compared to the ones from yesterday.
Born
Who's
today,
born today?
is L. Frank Baum, Emmett Smith, Andy Murray, and Pierre Curie. So
Oh.
basically, the authors, athletes, and the guy who helped make radioactivity sound super romantic.
And he was married, and his wife
His
was
wife-
also
Madame
yeah.
Curie.
Marie Curie.
All right, who kicked the bucket? Emily Dickinson,
Oh.
June Carter Cash, and Jerry. Yeah, I'd rather not say it. Then one heck of a dinner party. Yeah, for sure. One sitting out back in the dog den.
Okay, I just got from. Okay, I'm sorry. Hold on. We've got some news from the producer's booth.
Oh.
I'm checking my earpiece right now that doesn't
Wonderful.
exist. You sent it to me. Can I say it or not?
I know. We know what that means now.
I didn't know that it was in the Gen Z report. Apparently, skeet.
And yeet rhyme.
It's
No.
just a different. I didn't
It,
know.
Meredith-
it means a happy ending.
I thought skeet.
Oh,
Yeah.
David, don't sing that because
What?
that's
No?
not morning show
All right,
material.
let's go to Old Town Trolley.
Oh, jeez.
If you're looking for the best way to see St. Augustine,
And you want history with a side of hilarity.
hop on board Old Town Trolley.
It's our favorite way to explore the nation's oldest city without taking 10,000 steps.
You'll hear ghost stories, local legends, and fun facts you'll definitely repeat later.
Plus, you can hop on and hop off at all the best spots. Food, shopping, history.
Check, check, and check.
So grab your Sunnies and a sense of adventure.
And ride with Old Town Trolley today.
Oh, wow. All right. Well, we're back with a very exciting and very inspiring Farmers Report today. Where did we go?
We went to the Parker Flower Farm, and I was so glad that we got to visit there because we literally drove past it, and I was like, Davey, stop the car.
Yeah.
These flowers are gorge.
I
That's
almost
not a
missed
Zen
it.
teacher.
I was a hot mess
Yeah,
driving out there. Yeah.
But I tell you what, we had a blast. So why don't you check it out because there's a big event happening this weekend, Friday through Sunday.
Yep. Parker Flower Farms! All right, folks, we're here at Parker Flower Farms. Meredith. This is amazing. We've got Andrea here. You have an extraordinary story about this beautiful flower farm that's all around us. Tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming out. So we opened about a year ago, actually. We had a super short summer season, and then we had a full fall, and now we're in our spring season. We have 5 acres of sunflowers and a wildflower patch as well, which is a little over an acre up at the front of the
So
field.
pretty. It was like
Yeah.
inspiring when we pulled up and saw all the colors. But talk about how did the flowers come about?
Yeah, so the Parkers have been farming here since the 30s.
Okay. Wow.
And, yeah, almost 100 years actually.
Yeah.
And the sunflowers have always been a cover crop for them.
What's that mean, cover crop?
It means that they plant it in the off seasons to help protect the soil
Oh.
and to put nutrients back in the soil, make sure that you don't have a lot of dust storms, things like that.
Right on. Wow.
Yeah. So in the off season, normally in summer, my father-in-law would plant acres of sunflowers, and they were just so beautiful. So eventually, he was excited to open up and let other people see what we have to offer over here in the farming community.
I had no idea that there were so many variety of a sunflower because if you go into a grocery store to pick up a bouquet, you get one. You get the traditional.
Right.
So to see these like deep purpley red mixed one, the strawberry ones that you talked about.
Yeah, the strawberry blonde and
that
was pink.
Gorgeous. So for me, this is just a really good reminder that there's something beautiful underneath, but it's also up top, right? So the soil, you're protecting the soil, but you're doing it with a very pretty sort of like canvas.
Yeah.
And I
for
love
sure.
that. So
Yeah.
it's dual purpose.
How can the community support Parker Flower Farms?
Yeah, so we're open for 2 more weekends for spring.
Cool.
So we're open every Saturday and Sunday, 10 a.m. to sunset, and we have U-Pick, we have special events coming up, and then we'll open again in fall for another U-Pick season.
So talk about the U-Pick. What does that really mean?
Yeah, so we have 5 acres. There's tons of sunflowers. We have clippers available. We have
Okay.
cups and buckets. So people come out, they get to pick sunflowers. They get to do wildflower bouquet cups. Sunflowers are $2 a stem.
Okay.
And the bouquet cups for wildflowers are $18. And they're massive. They
That's
hold
amazing.
between like 30 and 50 stems.
Do you,
Oh, wow.
do you teach people like how to clip? Because you know me, if I got in there, girl, you'd be like, let's teach you the angle. How do we clip?
Yeah, so sunflowers are super durable, and once you cut them, they don't grow back. So just anywhere on the stem,
Okay.
you want to cut somewhere longer than you want in your bouquet.
Okay.
Some people like to cut at the very bottom and have a 8-foot tall
Oh,
sunflower.
wow. Okay.
But most people cut maybe halfway up the stem.
I love that.
And then for wildflowers, they do grow back. So you cut them, and it's kind of like pruning.
This is what was amazing to me. is
Probably one
that-
of these.
that underneath here are the seeds. This is the coolest thing ever because there they are at the bottom.
Look at that,
And
you guys.
now the you said birds eat them.
Yes, you'll
And
see
then-
a lot of birds as the sunflowers start to mature more.
There they
Lots of
are.
birds here.
And then you just replant.
Right.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, it's
Or you
amazing.
can clean them off and roast them.
How did you get into the farming community?
Oh, sure. So I met my husband in college
Okay.
and just always thought the sunflowers were gorgeous out here and would love to do something with them. So we moved back last June, and I was working in the corporate world, just kind of ready to change it up a little bit.
God, yeah.
And so talked to my father-in-law and said, hey, you have these beautiful sunflowers. What do you think about opening it up to the public and letting other people come out and just experience how gorgeous it is out here?
So inspiring.
And it's so peaceful as well. And we'll take the kids out here and let them run, and they just have so much fun. And I thought it would be a good place for other kids or other people to experience as well.
Yeah. Parker Flower Farms!
We're so happy to have our farmer friends out in Elkton.
Yay!
This is amazing. Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, thank you all for coming over.
Andrea, this is amazing. This is truly something spectacular. So what was that date again? When do people need to show up and show out? Is it next weekend?
Yes, so the weekend of the 17th and the weekend of the 24th.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
We'll see you at Parker Family Farms.
And there are events going out there this weekend, so put them on your calendar.
Yes, Friday especially. They've got the sound bath, and they've got county provisions are going to be out there with
Full
the barbecue
wellness
truck.
retreat.
Amazing, amazing, amazing.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so you can get calm, have some wild flower therapy, and golden hour bliss.
I love that. Plus, there's a U-Pick till 10 p.m. Yes, babes, gather your petals under the stars. This flower field fantasy realness.
Yeah.
Love it.
So it was a lot of fun to be out there. We love doing the farm reports. We're going to make sure that we're doing one every single week. Also, if you have a spot that you want us to go to, Mel just put it in the comments. If you have a spot that you want us to go to in order to do like a Sunny on the spot, or there's a farm you want us to go see, or you're a business and you want us to come and do a Sunny on the spot for you, email Davey at sunnystjohns.com, and that way we can get you featured on the show.
We
Why you
just
gotta
got
email me.
Here's a great
Because
idea.
it's not my job.
You
Davey.
guys, Morgan would like us to go to Manhattan, New York.
Oh,
Okay.
perfect. On your dime, Morgan.
Yeah.
And somebody said Epic Universe.
Oh, fun.
Okay.
Hi, Morgan.
Very fun. All right, so we're gonna go into this really cute, into this cute story, right? We're gonna
Yeah.
talk about. I think that you found this story. What is going on here?
So this was super cute. So it is George Clark is the manager at Tom Bush BMW in Orange Park, and he loves Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
He had 300,000 Chick-fil-A app points.
Holy guacamole.
I don't even know how many number ones you have to eat to
Number
have
one.
300,000
A lot.
Chick-fil-A points. But what he did is he went to the Orange Park High School, and during Teacher Appreciation Week, I believe last week in which it's always in May, he took all of his accumulated points from 7 years of regularly ordering meals for his he ordered them for the dealership staff.
Still
That's
pretty
why
awesome.
but I mean that's why he had 300,000.
Oh, gotcha.
He then cashed in those points, and had Chick-fil-A served to all of the teachers for Teacher Appreciation.
I love this story.
Yeah, this was really, really super sweet. And it is just such a great way to show that we appreciate our teachers. You know, he obviously appreciates his employees. If he wants to give me a BMW, like there's so many ways we could work together here.
George, you're having
Clark.
a blessed day.
Yeah, so I think that obviously the teachers at Orange Park High were very grateful.
Yeah.
They were like, yeet,
That was a
dog.
Yeet.
Just don't say the other thing.
He was. I'm not
Yeah.
going to say it. I do have a line,
Yeah,
people. I do have a
definitely.
line.
I've got a line. If you text the word Sunny to 904-227-4422, we're going to enter you into that Spice and Tea Exchange giveaway. Jump on it, baby. Hey, Mare, where can everybody find us?
You're going to head on over on the Instagram to sunnysaint.johns. Facebook is one word, Sunny St. John's, and the Titty Talk, sunny.saint.johns.
And special shout out to all of our sponsors that made today possible. You guys got to support them out there. Meredith, who's on our list?
That's STA Lab, Bailey Group, Old Town Trolley, Bin 39, About Face, and Panache.
And Great Expectations Realty and Auction. Shout out to Jenna and the team. Flashes and Brilliance, Spice and Tea Exchange, Epic Behavioral Healthcare, and Emma Concert Association. Don't forget to check us out today at 3 o'clock. We've got something special planned for you.
Yep, and set your alarms for tomorrow, guys, to join us at live at 8 a.m. on Friday.
See you tomorrow, Sunnies.